It's your girl DJ Miss Eclectic, Wiki, and you're checking out the Mixtape podcast. It's your girl DJ Miss Eclectic, and you're tuning into the Mixtape. Y'all, I have a very, very special guest this evening, Mr. Rufus Johnson. How are you doing?
Good. What's going on? It's good to be on the show. Thank you for having me on here.
Man, we are happy that you are on the show, man. That song came across. I was like, come on,
Thank you for listening to it and showing it love and sharing it with your large audiences
somebody.
and down there in that area,
Absolutely.
man. For real, I appreciate it up here.
Absolutely. As you know, we just talked about, we're definitely playing it on New Praise Radio. So we jamming out. I love it when something comes across that's contemporary, got a little
Mhm.
urban feel. I'm like, oh yes, we have to play this. I think it's needed right now. So I'm
Yes,
loving it.
indeed. Yes, indeed.
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
for those who don't know who Rufus Johnson is, tell us who you are.
Man, I'm just a singer, teacher, husband, father. I'm just here in the Richmond, Virginia area. Solo artist. I was formerly in the group GI for a little while. Spent 4 years in GI. Had some great songs. Praying Don't Worry, I'm Ready. We had some great songs with the group. But I felt the pull of God to just go kind of on my own. And that's kind of been the journey that I've been on. I linked back up with my producer, and Thank You is one of the songs that has come out of that. And we got a few more that are coming behind that as well.
Absolutely. I'm loving it. So you're a husband, brother, teacher, all of the above, former of GI. Absolutely. We were just talking about it. I love GI. I was just saying I
Yeah.
was in Richmond and saw them in concert. The energy that y'all have was
Yeah.
amazing. So y'all better come on with the Jackson 5 moves, but
Oh my goodness.
I love it. How do you handle all that? How do you multitask all of that?
Well, man, just trying to manage life. I think my wife really helps me keep things kind of in order a lot. I'm very, I guess, artistic, and I could just be just laid back and just scatter, and I could just do things when they get done. But she helps me to kind of stay with my goal setting and just kind of juggling all the things and doing things with my daughter and make sure we're planning events and taking vacations when we need to and
And work.
stepping back.
Mhm.
And it's just a big thing. So I think part of that was me getting married. I had to kind of do it to kind of try to see my life go to the next level. So I'm happy I did
Hey man, shout out to your wife. She representing for the ladies.
it.
Women,
Get
we
you.
hold it down.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So, what made you? What was how was the transition from GI then going to your solo career?
Well, I kind of transitioned out of GI when I got married. So that was almost
Mm,
2 years ago. I got married in July of 2019. And so I just that kind of corresponded and correlated with the time that we were kind of finishing up pushing the album Winning. So I just felt like,
okay.
okay, it's been 4 years. I want to get married and kind of, just kind of take a break from that. So I really wasn't trying to
Yeah.
do anything solo at the jump. I just kind of took some time just to live life, be married, just get out of debt and do some just regular stuff. And then I decided I wanted to kind of do it again. I didn't want to leave this earth at any time and feel like I didn't put all my cards on the table and really
Amen
live
for
out my
that.
purpose. And COVID kind of had a lot to do with that too. As a teacher, we had months out of school, so I felt like, man, if how many times in life are you going to get this much time to be off from work? So I
Mm-hmm.
mean, you might as well get on the phone and get creative and start making something work for it. So you can't use the excuse of I don't have time. You can't use the excuse of I got to go to work. I'm sitting here in the house for months. So
Right?
I just use that as an opportunity to kind of get back and try to get over a little writer's block and try to be creative again. So that's how it happened.
Absolutely. Well, we're loving it. We're loving it. We love GI. We love Rufus Johnson as well as a
Awesome.
solo
Thank you.
artist. Matter of fact, speaking of solo artists, congratulations. You're top 100 on the BDS charts.
Yes. Oh
Yes.
my
Yes.
goodness. Yeah, I mean, it's a blessing because it's you look at the chart and I'm really looking at it closer now. When I was kind of in the group, I didn't look at it as much. But you really look at it when you're your own artist and you're really trying to
Mm-hmm.
understand how to be successful and how
Right.
to how to just know and get and gain knowledge about what to do and how the thing works. So yeah, when you see a chart that has 500 artists on it and you're in the top 100 in the nation, that is
Yes.
a blessing, man. It's enough to make you stop and just really thank God for just what He's doing, because
Absolutely.
those spots can go to anybody. It's a lot of talented,
Ooh.
blessed, anointed people out here, so it's tough.
Absolutely. Well, that's definitely an accolade that we love and that you absolutely deserve because this
Thank you so
song,
much.
matter of fact, we're going to get into this song right now. Thank you. And when we come back, we definitely going to talk about this top 100 hit
Indeed.
single. Y'all keep it locked right here. It's the Mixtape. You're tuned into the mixtape. It's your girl, DJ Miss Eclectic. If you're just now tuning in, we have none other than Rufus Johnson. You
What's up?
might
What's
know
up?
him from GI, but now he's rocking solo. And if you just tuned in, you just heard his new single, Thank You, his top 100 single, Thank You. So tell us the process of the songwriting behind this song, the vision behind this song.
Yep. Man, ooh, funny story. It just hit me because you said you're in Atlanta. I
Yeah, yeah.
actually wrote that song and recorded that song in Atlanta with my producer Daniel Bryan, D. Bryant. It was back in like 2011. It was a long time ago.
Wow.
So if you look on Spotify, there's an old version of that song that's been released. That was on another project. But I felt like, man, this song could do more. And I
Mm.
really think that for the time that we were in, people needed to have an attitude of gratitude, man. People
Yo,
forget
yes.
to thank God. And the Bible says to thank God in everything, in every situation.
Listen, yes.
Not for everything, but in every situation, if you sit back,
God, yes.
there's something you could be thankful for. So that
Yes.
resonated with my heart and with my spirit. So I said, man, let me, blow the dust off this one and try to and get back in here. And so we revamped the whole song from the top to bottom. For the most part, it's the same. The lyrics, the verses, and the chorus is the same, with a little slight things and changes at the end. And the feel is a little more funky if you listen to both versions back to back. Definitely a different feel. But the inspiration of it came right in Atlanta.
Wow. Well, Atlanta births a lot of great things. Civil rights
Clearly,
and great
yeah.
music. I'm just saying,
Yes,
we are
indeed.
here doing it. I absolutely love
Yeah.
it. And I was
Mhm.
like, because we said 2011, I was like, wow, because it has a very contemporary sound. We were just talking about it has an urban gospel feel to it that I
Thank
feel like anybody can jam to, young, old. I feel like it can definitely cross over. That's what I really love about the song.
Yeah, and I'm not. I mean, I don't even know if we did it intentionally, but like
Hmm.
the music that I listen to, I'm heavy into soul music. I'm heavy into
Yes.
like quartet stuff, and that's how I hear music. So that's the way I write it, even though, but I want to be a person who writes the way I hear it and my
Yes.
influences, but I want to write the words and they be holy words and they be words that my mom and my grandmama and my aunts and uncles, they can be proud to listen to and say, that's my nephew, that's my son, that's my grandson. You know what I'm saying? That's my dad, that's my brother, whoever.
Absolutely.
But
Yes.
the music I love is just that soulful, like guitars and drums and like I just love funk and soul. So that's gonna be the influence always.
Absolutely. Well, we're looking forward to a full out album. Speaking of funk and soul, who are some of your artists? Like, who are some of your favorite artists?
Oh man, let's see, man. Woo, I think about this all the time. Well, I'm in Richmond, Virginia. D'Angelo is from right here in Richmond, Virginia.
Okay.
So
Yes.
that's like
Yep.
he's like number one. Like I've never met him, but I'll probably be tripping when I meet him for real. But number one, he's probably number up there high. Sam Cooke is another one. His
Oh,
story,
yeah.
his music, the way he was able to cross over and be the top gospel artist and then cross over and be pop and understand he could flow
Yes.
between the worlds. That to me resonated with me and my story. I kind of feel like you have to be able to understand how to do that. I don't ever want
Absolutely.
to be locked into one style of music or
Get
one
that.
crowd. I want to be able to take the same song and I can perform it in different crowds and different arenas. So that really was dope to me. PJ Morton right now is
Woo!
one of my favorites. For real, I really like man, the group Fire is hot right now. I
Fire's
like the
nice.
stuff they're doing. It's a lot of great stuff out here. I mean, Donnie Hathaway, Al Green, Marvin Gaye, like I mean, all those folks, man. Mighty Clouds of Joy, the Fairfield Four, Dixie Hummingbirds. Like, I mean, I like a lot of that. That old stuff, man. I like old stuff.
Yeah, you with the old with the new. Yes, you were from
Yeah,
Donny Hathaway to PJ. Man, those are
yeah.
two of my favorite all time artists right there.
Hmm. Yes, indeed.
Yes, so I can definitely hear that in your music. So
Great. That's
speaking of that, yes, is there an album coming out after this? Can we look forward to that?
So we definitely working on more songs.
Okay.
We've got three more songs that we just wrapped up with D Bryant. And we've got more that we're trying to do. We don't know if it's going to be an album yet, if it's going to be a couple of more singles. We're just, like I said, trying to keep an ear to the game and keep an ear to what the industry is doing. Does the industry want albums? Does the industry want singles? Does the industry want an EP? But more than
Mm.
likely, it'll be some kind of EP that's coming up, another single, and then an EP of some sort. And we're just trying to strategize and make sure our moves are the right moves so that we can back everything so the timing is right.
Absolutely, absolutely. Speaking of strategy in the industry, since you've been in the industry a while, because you were with GI,
Yep.
what are some of the things you see? What has been some of the struggles that you've overcome industry that you've seen in this industry, and how far have you seen this industry come?
Yeah, I mean, I think the one thing is just understanding business, understanding
Hmm.
what the business is and how you can win in business and win at the business and not take everything personally.
Absolutely.
Some things are personal, some things are just business. It's just if you don't know good business, you can't blame anything or anybody for
Right.
any decisions you make. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just even in gospel and secular music or whatever, just it's the same business. Understand business. That's good business. I think that's even biblical for you to
Hmm.
know and be knowledgeable and do good business. Like it's just have your business stuff together. Have your BMI, your ASCAP,
Yep.
your CSAC, your sound exchange, all that stuff. Have the stuff together so that you can really win in the music industry because it's not a lot. It's not like it used to be back in the day where you sign these $1 million contracts with record labels and now you wearing fur coats and driving Rolls Royces. No,
Right.
it's not
It's a
like
little
that.
different right now.
Oh, you get to be independent, but being independent means you have to know the game. You have to know how the industry works.
Absolutely. And speaking of independence, like how the industry has changed, if you look at the charts, a lot of the chart
Yeah.
toppers right now in gospel music
Yep.
are independent artists.
Yeah.
So it's definitely possible.
Absolutely. I kind of spoke with Rudy Currents a little bit ago, picking
Yes.
his brain a little bit because I've been a fan of Rudy Currents since
Oh, he's
I
so
mean
dope
oh
as well.
04, oh 05, like way back in the day when I was living in North Carolina. And then Jokia, she just had a number one as well. So I mean, we picked her brain. She went to school with my wife.
Absolutely.
So
Okay.
so we DM'd her and kind of spoke with her a little bit and just picked her brain as well about, man, what are you doing? Like, what's going on? What are some of your strategies? And shows, I mean, both of them very, very sweet souls, kind people to take time out to
Yes.
speak with somebody and talk to somebody. So, get a team. Ernest Pugh is my big brother as well.
Good
Like
stuff.
somebody we spoke to him yesterday. Just we talked to on a weekly basis and kind of just, that's like my uncle, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of get a lot of game.
Yeah.
And he just knows his way around the industry. It's just a great thing to have connections with people who know what they're doing.
Absolutely. You just dropped a gem. And on that note, y'all, we're going to get into some music. Make sure you keep it locked right here. It's the mixtape.
Yep.
It's your girl, DJ Miss Eclectic. If you're just now tuning in, we got Mr. Rufus Johnson on the line. Man, that new single, y'all, make sure you go check it out. Thank you. So tell us, what's next? What's next for Rufus Johnson?
Wow, man. I mean, we're just trying to just continue to be used by God and just do everything we can with the time that we have in the earth. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? My wife is one of her heart projects was to do HBCU scholarships. So
Yes.
both her and I, HBCU graduates. I graduated from Fayetteville State in Fayetteville, North Carolina, and she graduated from Winston-Salem State University. So, so
Shout out to the HBCUs. I
yeah,
graduated from Prairie
HBCU.
View A&M, the greatest HBCUs. It's
Oh,
all right. It's
there
all
you
right.
go. So yeah, so it was in her heart, and I support it totally with anything that I
Absolutely.
can help her do. So we started a KR scholarship program and foundation. It's a nonprofit. We just got all of that set up, so
That's
we're able to take
awesome.
donations. And last year was our first year, and we didn't have donations and all of that. We just came out of our own pocket with $1,500. We did three $500 scholarships for
Awesome.
three students who were going to HBCUs. And then this year, we finally were able to start taking donations, and we were able to raise over $5,000. And we're going to do
Wow.
five $1,000 scholarships
That's
this year. So God has been
amazing.
blessing it and putting His hand on it and breathing on it, and it has been amazing the things that have just happened from just being obedient.
Absolutely. That's amazing. Absolutely. I would pray great success with that. I know y'all going to continue to grow. The fact that y'all
Absolutely,
even
yeah.
started that organization, that's absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, absolutely. We need more kids going to HBCUs because with COVID and everything, HBCUs kind of really got hit the hardest.
Yes.
People weren't enrolling, people were getting out of them, and they already don't get the funding and things that some of your larger schools get. So we need to make sure we keep what my wife calls the pipeline of students going through those universities. And we have great alumni associations, and we want to make sure that we work in tandem with them as well to make sure that we're on the same team and we're not our efforts aren't clashing. So we're making sure that we're sending kids their way so that they can take them to the next level.
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. I've enjoyed you. I got two questions before you go.
Sure.
If you had a choice to perform or to collaborate with two different artists, would it be I'm just gonna throw two out there. I'm gonna throw two
Mhm.
random artists out there.
Yep.
Ty Tribbett or Dietrich Haddon?
Ooh, man, I probably would say Ty. I probably would say Ty. I love Dietrich too. I listened to Dietrich way back in the 90s.
Yeah, it's old school, right?
Yeah,
He
old school
went through us with phases.
Yeah, he don't age. He looked the same.
Not at all, right?
But yeah, I would probably say Ty Tribbett, man. Ty Tribbett, his energy, I think that would be infectious in the studio, just the creativity and that energy. And he can play and he can sing, he can write, and I mean, just all of that. I would love to be in a room and watch him work.
Absolutely, absolutely. Like I said, when I saw y'all with you with GI, I saw y'all performing. I saw your high energy. I can definitely see the match of the high energy.
Yeah. I ain't got it like him. That dude, man, he don't age either. Like, and don't put on no weight. Like he just stays.
No, he doesn't. Right.
Yeah, he stay with the energy. I'm like, boy, you see me jumping around. I was tired. We got back to the back. For real.
Like, ooh, all right, y'all. All right.
Yeah, for real.
All right. 2 more artists. If it was ladies, Fantasia or Leandria Johnson.
Oh man, I probably would say Leandria's bad boy for real. She's God. I would probably say Fantasia just because the whole thing, just her journey. Like I would love to be able to sit in a room and collaborate and just ask her questions about your journey through like the whole American Idol into being saved, but then being in the secular world. That interests me a lot because it's just you're trying to create a sound and you're trying to take that sound to the world, not keep it in the 4 walls of the church. So there's a you have to know how to maintain that walk and maintain that line and still be effective. So I think she's probably one of the premier artists who's able to, she's saved, she loves God, she lives a life, but she's able to get into the secular world and make an influence and make a difference there and still be successful.
Absolutely. I'm just waiting for her to come out with a gospel album.
Yeah.
Kick them shoes off and let's go.
yeah, she got it. She's not an R&B singer who like you can't toss a mic to in church. Like
absolutely, she's gonna take that mic
she can go.
Tear down the house with it.
She can go. So yeah,
absolutely, man. So tell everybody, how can we support you on whatever's coming up next? How can we follow you on all social media, and how can we get the new single Thank You?
For sure, man. That single Thank You is everywhere digital. Everywhere where digital music is sold, make sure you're streaming it a lot. We appreciate all the streams. If people still call their radio stations, I don't know if you still do that. All the people who are, DJs and online radio personalities and radio stations, a lot of love we've been getting from those. So we really appreciate that because all those spins and that helps just to put the song out there and put the energy out. So it's man, however you guys can support and listen, even if it's on your device, just put it on repeat when you sleep at night and just get these streams up.
I love it.
On IG, I am Rufus Johnson. On Facebook, it's just Rufus Johnson. I'm there as well. And then I've got a YouTube channel. I do song reviews, I do singing videos, of course, and things like that. I'm trying to get that off the ground as well. I love YouTube. I love being a content creator as well as being an artist. I'm trying to dip my toe in a lot of different multiple streams. So I am Rufus Johnson on YouTube as well. Come on and follow, subscribe, and watch those videos and help me to, monetize that as well.
Absolutely. Well, we will be supporting. We'll be on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. We just look up Rufus Johnson and it's going to come up and we're going to just go to sleep to your single at night. We're just going to run it.
That's right. And KR Scholars, krscholars.com.
Okay.
Our scholarship is starting June the 1st through June 30th. That's going to be the window where students can actually go on. So go to krscholars.com and you get more information about how you can apply. You have 30 days to apply. You get all the rules and all of that. And then we'll go through our process with our committee and we'll make our choices of our 5 scholars.
Perfect. Y'all heard it's KR Scholars. All right. Y'all heard that's KR Scholars. Y'all we definitely want to encourage our youth. Education is definitely a foundation. No matter where you're going in life, you definitely need that education. So y'all definitely support Rufus Johnson. Man, I'm waiting for the next project. This is what I'm doing. But appreciate you for stopping by again. We're definitely playing you on New Praise Radio. We will continue to support you and look forward to what God has in store for your journey.
Man, thank you. God bless y'all. Thank you so much. God bless you so much. Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Wiki, the Mixtape Podcast with your girl DJ Miss Eclectic.